Hello, everyone. So my name is Joy Ibiang Obington, aka the Lord's favorite child, as usual. Okay, so today's video is supposed to be more of an introductory video. I've gotten a lot of questions as to why I started doing this or what prompted me. The answer is the same as I answer everybody. It's the Lord. Obviously, I don't think I'd put myself out there by myself. So, yeah. So the point, I'll just get right into it. The point for this page is to help people who are like me, who one way or the other along the line or along the road felt like we were or we are too dirty for God, or we're too dirty to have a relationship, a personal relationship with God. The page is supposed to help people with my story to maybe one way or the other to encourage them that no matter what it is that they've been through, or no matter what it is that they're going through, Jesus is still there. The Lord still loves them. He sees them, and He is always waiting, ready, always stretching a hand to, pull them out of whatever situation it might be that they have found themselves in. That nothing is too bad for Him to handle. Nothing is too dirty. There's no secret we can keep from Him, because while we committed said things, He was there with us. Do you get? So He's just looking for us to turn back to Him. So, like, another question I've got is, well, most people will ask is, or why would I want to do something like that, especially like putting myself out there? For me, it's more of a very personal thing too, because I've been in situations where I felt like nobody, not even my family, will be able to, not even myself. I wasn't even able to accept myself, if I'm being honest, because there's some things in life that I've done that made me feel like if maybe a little scar, like maybe from a fire or something hot, is sin, or it's like one little sin that somebody has done, I felt like I was already ash. Basically, I've been burnt. I've gone like just ash that's left. But the Lord helped me. He helped to reshape, He helped to reform, to remodel me. And I hope that one day, one way or the other, my stories, or me speaking, teaching about myself, about life, about the things of the Lord, will be able to bring people who also feel like they've been in similar situations like me closer to Him and all. So I know, like, for example, now I give my first experience, so I remember when I gave my life to Christ for the first time. I'm not somebody who remembers what it was so and so day by so and so time. Most times it's something of a, well, for me, not most times, it's something of a, I hear somebody say like, oh, okay, me, it was so and so, I was jumping from the bridge and God caught me. Shukura was there, she can testify. I, in all honesty, do not remember how I gave my life to Christ. I'm basically somebody who, I gave my life to Christ like 100 billion times, literally. When they said stand up, sometimes I stood, sometimes I kept quiet, sometimes I murmured, sometimes it could be from an online service. I'm like, oh God, I give my life to you. Father have mercy. Oh God, I give my life to you and all. But I know the next day I'm going back to living my life. Basically, I didn't really understand what it meant to be a child of God, to live my life for Christ, to give everything that I am, that I own, to surrender fully. And as a stubborn person, that surrendering part is still tricking me, but like, we're a work in progress. We're getting there. So basically, when I gave my life to Christ for the first time, it was hard for me to accept that everything that I had done in my past, like from the abortions, whatever it is that I had done, from sexual sin, it was hard for me to accept that God was actually going to see me and still be like, oh, even with all that, I'm ready to wipe it off on a clean slate. I felt like I was, like I said, a child person walking with God. Like I was not even worthy to be called His child. Like every time, even when I said, oh, I was the Lord's favorite child, there were a lot of times that I did not believe what being like a child of God meant. And also, basically, like I said, this is supposed to be an introductory video. This channel is supposed to help people who are like me, who feel like they've done so much, they've been so bad, they've done too much for God to say, oh, I gave my son for you. And that's our verse of the day, before I forget. Is one of the day, but for this channel, it's our verse for this channel. Is John 3:16-17. So you know how 16 always says, or well, not always, 16 says, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall have everlasting life. So most times people don't move to 17. 17 tells us why he did that. 17 tells us that he died so that we might be saved. He did not come to the world to condemn us, but to save us. So no matter what, most times condemnation comes from ourselves and it is pushed by the devil. So literally, Jesus died to save us. You cannot enter the shower except you're dirty or you feel icky or you feel sticky. And God is telling you, as you are, I don't need you to be clean before you come to meet me. And I'm going to wash you by myself. So basically, that's the point of today's verse, to, like, encourage everyone or encourage people who are in similar situations like me, that the Lord has us and He will always keep having us. So, like, yeah, that's basically it. So I hope that you guys, please do, should I say, or I hope you're active on this page. And I promise, like I promised some people recently, to actually always put out content that help or encourage people. I will not slack. I'm here telling you I'm not going to slack. I'm going to be committed to this. You can hold me accountable, for those who know me personally. Okay, so sorry for the break in transmission. The devil tried to, shame us, but like the Lord said, let there be light. So we're managing what we have. Anywho's, so as I was saying, I just really hope that you all would, help me as I help everybody. Is that the right word? Just help me as we help each other, because to be honest, I also need a lot of you to help me be accountable to what the Lord has asked me to do. And I hope that at the end of the day, I'm able to help. Even if it's just one person, it's more than enough for me. So yeah, thank you. What they say, like, comment, and subscribe, or something like that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please do subscribe. It'd be much needed. And do share, please share. Thank you.